going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV coming to you from the magnificent modern city of Rotterdam. You can see this is where the high-rises are. This is where the modern Netherlands really happens. Look at this bridge going right across the Muay Maas River. Someone in the description, comments below, please help me with the pronunciation of that. Even if I hear it, still don't necessarily get it right. Dutch is a very tough language for me. But look at this beautiful bridge, foot, pedestrian, bike, and car. This is a big river. The name Rotterdam comes from Rotti, and then they put the dam here, Rotterdam. Rotterdam. Kind of like Amsterdam. Amsterdam. Look at that big tower right there. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys around this waterfront and then head right into the city center and show you what this place has to offer. Great city. I'm loving it so far. My favorite city in the Netherlands so far is Rotterdam. It's got the old world and the new world. Okay, from the waterfront, we are now here in the Maritime district. Some guy's doing a jackhammer, so I'm going to walk very far away from him. Yeah, this is the Maritime district. So you can see the boats on both sides, the locks. These bridges have locks to let the boats go through. And we are headed towards the downtown. They've left some of the old, designs in place. Calls from the wool. Okay, so we are in the Maritime district here. And we are heading over towards Centrum. We'll see everything in between. All right, so we're gonna cruise this walking bridge that floats. It's a floating bridge. There's the Maritime Museum. What a cool town. I mean, very creative. It's like old world meets new world and blends in. Whereas Amsterdam's still like very old world. Like you go to Amsterdam, it's like blast from the past, especially in the city center. But here in Rotterdam, we got big old high-rises out here for a living. It's like a very modern city. From the Maritime district, we will now head towards Centrum. They have a major train station that can get you anywhere from Centrum train station. Look at all these trams they got. It's like one tram after another. See what I told you guys in previous videos about these bike lanes? So you won't even realize someone will be riding a bike. You gotta look both ways at all times when crossing the bike lanes and then the lane where the car drives. So keep that in mind. And factor in the trams. Alright. Make sure there's no tram coming. Look at this grass. Tram drives right over the grass. There's a tram on that side, but he's far away, so I'm safe. Now I gotta look both ways, making sure I don't get hit by a bike. Because, yeah, that's a real thing. Sometimes people will be like standing on the grass and they're just, in their tourist world, taking photos, turn around, step out onto what they think is the sidewalk, but it's actually a bike lane. Right then, some dude on a bike or some woman on a bike or someone on a bike is cruising at that speed. Oh, looks like they got some of the fun stuff out here too in Rotterdam. Not quite as much as they do in Amsterdam's district, but I did hear they have it here. I have no idea where it's at, but if you go online and Google it, right there online they tell you they got some stuff going on with the red light district of Rotterdam. Good. Hotels galore everywhere. There's the Maritime Museum. Let's see, which way should we go? Well, make sure there's no bikes coming. If there is, we gotta be cautious of that. Let's go across the street here while we've got the green. You guys could tell the bike situation is, I mean, it's a car made for people, right? Not for some cars. So that's why you have a lot of foot traffic, bike traffic, not too many cars. Although you have a lot of cars. Not as many as you would in, say, New York, though. Or where I come from, Phoenix. In Phoenix, there's no such thing as foot traffic. Look at this, bike lane. Oh, saw that? See what I'm saying? Bit of an organized chaos. You know, there was one place I went that was total organized chaos, which was Hanoi. Oh.
Ja, het spijt me, man.
Told you. Hanoi, Vietnam. Can you believe that just happened? Now you guys see. I mean, I would imagine that happens quite a bit. Bike accident. I'm sure they have bike insurance here. Alright. So, very busy right there. Very busy over here. It's just a big old metropolis, I'll tell you, Rotterdam. This is definitely my favorite Dutch city so far. I love Rotterdam. I like Amsterdam. I like The Hague. The Hague has the beach. The beach was chill. Rotterdam is way more cool, in my opinion. I don't know what it is. I'm just really happy about this one. Could be that the jet lag's finally wearing off too. Because you know, when you get here, you get jet lagged, and that jet lag lasts about 2 hours. One of the ways to wear off the jet lag is to not sleep the first night, or well, sleep very limited, so that when you do finally fall asleep at like 9 or 10 p.m. you're just so drained it like instantly switches your circadian rhythm. Well, not instantly, but it definitely shifts it nicely. That's just a little trick. Or getting one of those red eyes that leaves like JFK at like 9 p.m. and arrives in Netherlands at like Schiphol in like 10 a.m. Remember, 7 hours difference. It's a 7-hour flight too. Just make sure you take like a melatonin or a sleep aid that's approved by your doctor, because that's not advice I'm giving as a doctor. So. Still cruising. There's a lot of action. That noise that you always hear, those European sirens. You know, people say, is it safe? Yeah, Netherlands is like as safe as any country you'll find. I mean, if you compare it to, there's not a single place that you can compare it to where it's gonna be considered more dangerous. Like, Netherlands is one of the most safe places you'll go. Now, does that mean late at night that I'm saying go get buck wild and do whatever you want at those red light districts? No. You're gonna have to exercise some self-control and awareness, because once you're dabbling in that kind of lifestyle, that's when it gets a little bit, you know. Oh wow, look at this. What do they got down here? Kind of nice. Primark. That's what this is called, Primark. Alright, now we're at Ligenbahn. So we're just going to cruise through here real quick. See what we got. We got Dunkin' Donuts here, that's for sure. Actually, there's so many Dunkin' Donuts, I might actually have to stop and get a donut and an orange juice. Jeez. So much for Dutch donuts. We'll just do Dunkin'. Dutch and donuts. Centrum is really where you want to stay, you know, when you come here. There's a couple other areas that are considered worthy of your stay. Chinese walk. This area we're walking right now is headed towards these chess piece museum, as they call it. I think the road here is called Ring. I don't know the exact name of this road. Just said towards the Ring, but here's like the intersection that I'm at right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. I would try and say it, but someone would get mad because I wouldn't pronounce it correctly. Yeah, Rotterdam's definitely got some speedsters, some bikers. Good overall energy, but you know, if you're on foot traffic and you're not from around here, you may have to, as they say, keep your head on a swivel.
Zeg je?
This big old cathedral here is called St. Lawrence Kirk. I have noticed that if you're having any sort of issues pronouncing things, you can check on Google Maps. There's a little bit better pronunciation. But we're coming up here to where the central area has a library. A two-seater bike. So this area that we're at right now is like Rotterdam block. It's a nice square, big square. You can take that main road all the way down towards Centrum, which I'll probably do as I head closer towards Centrum. I do want to show you guys a couple things over here before I do that, like the chess piece houses, or chess piece museum as they call it. Closes at 5, so I won't be able to go in there, but you can when you come here. This is a nice little area though. We'll get closer to it so you can see the construction of this architect. You know, I don't know why they call it chess pieces, but that is crazy. The walls like angle, they slant. It's unique, very unique. Like everything kind of like sits at an angle. Alright, so from the Chess Piece Museum, the slanted houses, or the slanted rooms, we shall now head back towards the city center. You can obviously catch a tram here. This is just called Block, B-L-A-A-K, Rotterdam Block. Just showing you what the station down there looks like. Okay, way down there. So now we will head to Centrum. Probably just take the main walking street there. Just walk that. It's a really cool building right there. What is that? It's like an indoor something. Let's get closer. You know, I don't know what this is called. Market Hall. Okay. Let's go up in here. Oh my god. That's kind of interesting. Oh, we got a pigeon. Got pigeons in here. This is like a food hall, huh? Okay. Wow, they got a wide food selection in here. Very nice. You got a rooftop, rooftop little area. Wow, this place is spectacular, huh? All right, so we are officially on our way back to Centrum after going through Lichbahn. We've got like a soccer field right here or something. As you guys know, the World Cup's coming up. The Netherlands, go Team Netherlands. I'll probably change that to Croatia, and then, you know, Italy or Team USA, who knows. But while I'm in Netherlands, I'll go Team Netherlands. You know, fair weather soccer fan like that, football. But anyway, I'm gonna have to say Rotterdam, probably my favorite city in the Netherlands for sure, but probably one of my favorite cities in all the world and in Europe. I mean, it's really cool. It's a really cool city. So if you're from Rotterdam and you agree with me, let me know in the comments. But we're gonna keep cruising here. We're coming up towards where the central area is, Centrum. I mean, there's just so much foot traffic out here. It's so much vibrance and so much shopping and happiness and food and culture and community. It's a really nice place. What is down there? That way it looks like it's got some excitement. Obviously that way is the waterfront, and then this way is towards the central station. There's an IMAX right there. Always got to watch out for cars, people, and then bikes, and last but not least, those trams. You know how it is, Rotterdam style. Rotterdam style. Gorgeous city. I'll go show you the central train station. But last time I was in Europe, my favorite city that surprised me was Prague. This time so far, it's Rotterdam. There's my hotel. Let me just go in there real quick and show you my hotel room. Yeah, so this is my room. Nice views of Rotterdam. Going in every direction. We have arrived at the central station. You can get any sort of transportation out here you possibly need. And we already know they have trams here. But down below there, Rotterdam Station, they got a train to basically anywhere in Europe from here. You can go to Brussels, you can go to Antwerp, you can go to The Hague, Amsterdam. Let's go over here and take a look at this, what a train station in Rotterdam, Netherlands looks like. Station Splendid. What do they got going on down there? I don't know, for some reason it reminded me a little bit of Zurich, Switzerland. So I'm gonna go in here. Here we go. And just like that, the wind is gone, the cold breeze off your face is gone, and it's room temperature. Just like that. So I told you, you can get a train to virtually anywhere here. There's a list of some of the stops. Actually, tomorrow I will be going to Brussels. Let's see here if I can find my way around. There's a look at some of the transport from Rotterdam to Schiphol, Schiphol to Amsterdam, but it goes through Den Haag. Okay guys, up there is where the trains also are. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode of Island Hopper TV, and we shall see you on the next one.